Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
You bet. Let's get into it.
Awesome. So it's February 20th, 2025, and I'm sure you're all wondering what's going on in the global markets, right?
Well, yeah, always a hot topic.
You said it. Thankfully, my pensions advisors just sent over their global market update, and let me tell you, there's a lot to unpack here.
Oh, yeah. What's catching your eye?
Well, first off, it looks like those worries about U.S. interest rates and all the trade tariff talk, they're really starting to shake things up.
No surprises there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess not. But, like, look at Asian markets. They took a real dip today.
Yeah. Seeing those persistent worries about U.S. interest rates play out, I guess. And the tariff thing certainly isn't helping.
Right, right. So, okay, I kind of get how, like, higher interest rates in the U.S. can make investments there look better, but why does that freak out the rest of the world so much? What makes it bad for Asia specifically?
Well, think of it this way. Let's say you're an investor, right? And you've got your money sitting in, oh, I don't know, Japanese bonds.
Okay, yeah, I'm following.
Suddenly, U.S. interest rates jump up. They look way more appealing. You might think, maybe I should pull my money out of Japan and put it in the U.S. where I can get a better return.
Oh, I see.
And that's what we call capital flight, basically. Money getting scared and running away to a safer place.
And that can really mess things up for a country's market. Makes sense.
Exactly.
But here's what I don't get. You know how President Trump just announced that 25% tariff plan?
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. market actually closed higher yesterday. It's like investors are totally ignoring the trade war drums.
It does seem a bit counterintuitive, I'll give you that. Maybe they're thinking it's just a short-term bump, buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
But remember, the stock market is all about what people think will happen in the future. It's forward-looking, right? So maybe there are other things going on that are making investors feel good, even with all the trade tension.
Hmm. You think so? Like what? You think maybe they're betting the tariffs won't be that bad in the long run? Or that some companies might actually come out ahead?
Could be. It's definitely a possibility.
I don't know. I'm still a little skeptical.
And it's good to be skeptical. Keep asking those questions. But while the U.S. seems to be pretty optimistic right now, it's a different story over in the U.K.
Ah, right. UK markets closed lower.
Yep. And some sectors got hit especially hard.
Yeah, the update specifically called out industrial metals and mining, industrial transportation, and industrial engineering. I guess that makes sense if a trade war really heats up.
Absolutely. Those sectors rely heavily on global supply chains, and they can be super sensitive to any kind of disruption.
Right, so if tariffs make raw materials more expensive or if it gets harder to move things between countries,
Those industries are going to feel the pain first.
it all makes sense now that you explain it like that. So basically, we've got Asia down because of interest rate fears and trade worries. The U.S. is up, surprisingly. And the U.K. is down, but certain sectors are hurting more than others.
Exactly. And it really highlights how interconnected all these markets are. Something that happens over here can have a ripple effect around the world.
It's wild, really.
It is, and it brings up another question. With all this going on, all this uncertainty, which markets do you think are best equipped to handle it? And why?
That's a good question. Something to think about for sure.
Definitely.
Well, folks, that's about all the time we have for today.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
But remember, our source for all this was My Pensions Advisors. You can find them at info@mypensionadvisor.co.uk if you want to dig a little deeper.
Always good to do your research.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Keep those brains buzzing, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.